So Tracey, define your work. What does Tracey Emin represent as an artist?
My work is very personal. My work begins with me, and then it goes out into the world, and then other people relate to it. Because I make work about how I feel, and everyone has feelings. So it's very easy to understand.
Represents what you've experienced in your life as a person.
What I witness, what I see, what I feel. I use myself as the subject.
What else makes you feel better? Is it just art that makes you feel happy, or would you say it's just life in general?
No, good art makes me feel really happy. If my work isn't going well, then I'm not happy, I'm not well. And it's a kind of symbiotic thing. If I'm not making the work, and if I'm not breathing and thinking and living like an artist, then I actually feel like I'm miserable.
Yeah.
So it's a vocation. It's not like what I do for a living. It's not what I do to pay my bills. It's not what I do. It's me. It's inherent.
So it's a passion. You're not doing it for money.
No, I'm not. No, the money was an added bonus.
How do you define a bed as art, Tracey?
Art is taking the position of, like, say, the church, for example. People don't go to church anymore, but people will go to art galleries. And art is about faith as well.
How has it got something to do with faith?
Yeah, and what I'm saying to you is, like, when you go to the Tate Gallery and you look at Rothko paintings, you have a sense of something. You're not just looking at some red and maroon squares. You actually sense what the artist was feeling at the time when they made it.
Some say that your handwritten signature has become a license to print money. And when, obviously that's, as you say, money came as a bonus. But why do you think this is?
Well, those people are very foolish. I spent 7 years at art school. I've been doing what I've been doing for 25 years. I'm a female, I'm the top of my field. Now, people wouldn't say that about an actress or about a doctor or about a surgeon. So why are they saying that about art? Simply because they don't understand the practice of an artist, or they don't understand why art is important.
But the fact is, it has though, surely.
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't.
No, of course not. I have to make the art. I have to make the art.
You're a brand?
I'm not a brand, no, I'm an artist, and there's a massive big difference there. I'm brandable by other people, but I don't brand myself. I'm an artist and I make art.
But if you were to write your signature on the wall saying, dear audience, love Tracey, would that become automatically priceless?
No, of course not. It's me just writing on the wall.
But do you think it would be worth a lot of money?
No.
Not at all?
Don't mix up the emotions and the practice of an artist with the financial gain of work that sells. Don't be naive on that. It's two completely different things.
As a young girl, did art discover you, or did you discover art?
Art discovered me.
How did it discover you?
Quite simply because that's what I've become, an artist. Art looked after me, art always does look after me. When I leave art, even when I run away from it, it comes running after me.
But did you say, did you wake up one morning and say some aspects of my life have been, good in some ways and bad in others, so I'm going to define them as art? Did you
I never did that. No, I've spent a long time at art school. Okay, I've got a Master of Arts in painting.
But many of your experiences in life have come into your art, though, surely.
There's lots of different kinds of art. Okay, there's some artists that will make work about representationalism. Other artists might make something total minimalism.
Sure.
And they express themselves in different ways. Me, I made work about myself and about my life experiences. That's the subject that I chose.
What types of people buy your art?
All kinds of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Students,
what
bankers.
Sort of, is it sort of a, as far as buying your art goes, what sort of audience do you target as far as being affordability is concerned?
I don't target an audience. It's not about that. I make my work.
But surely there is a certain target of people. I mean, if not everyone can afford your art.
No, listen, not everyone can afford it, but they can go and look at it. When it's in the museum, or it's at the V&A at the moment, they can just go to the Victoria and Albert Museum and see my work. They don't have to buy it. They can get a book and look through the pictures,
And could someone be taught your artistic skills, or are they just a talent you've been blessed with?
No, I went to art school for 7 years.
So anyone could really learn?
No, they can't. No, they can't. What I do is individual to me. Someone else does, it's individual to them. If someone just come along and copied or imitated what I did, it wouldn't be art. it would just be them copying what I do. There's lots of people who are influenced, lots of students that might be influenced by me, but when they get older, they get into their own stride and they do their own work.
What makes you different?
All artists are different. All artists make different kinds of work. You know, and our lives reflect, or we're influenced by different things, different emotional things, different, you know. Art is such a big subject.
Yeah.
I'll give you a good example. There's lots of people, writers, for example, writing.
Yeah.
There's some writers who just write, and there's other writers that write art. Their novels are well, you know, on a much higher level or whatever. Think about that like art. Some people make pictures and some people make art.
And what would you do to take antisocial behaviour off of the streets?
I'd probably change the educational system in Britain. That's what I'd do. I think the educational
How would you change it?
I think there's too much pressure on young people to do too many things they don't want to do.
Yeah.
And they should actually be doing the things that they want to do, and then you learn faster.
Absolutely. And what does the future hold for Tracey Emin?
Very happy at the moment. I've got a big show coming up at the Hayward
Oh,
Gallery,
okay, yeah.
and the Turner Centre in Margate.
Okay, so you're very excited about it.
Yeah, big things, big year coming in.
Tracey Emin, thank you very much.
Cool, thanks,
Thank
Ben.
you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.